the retirement age. No return date in sight for St. George's University. It says January semester will remain online. Hip hip hurrah for motorists using the major Central Road artery through Marrast Hill as it's back in use from this weekend. Coming up in sports, the National Table Tennis Championships opening this Saturday. And in around the globe, U.S. election security officials say this year's polls were the most secure in the country's history. We'll bring you the details right after this message. This is GBN, the nation's news leader. This segment is brought to you by Quartz Grenada Limited.
Despite the situation we now face, one thing is for certain. We will get through this together. As much as we are a part of your community, you are a part of who we are. Let's take care of each other during this time, as we always do. And soon, we know that with the dawn of that new day, all of this will be over, and our land will once again be healed. In the meantime, stay safe. Know that we're here for you. Quartz, bringing value home.
And now for the news in detail. The news is not getting any better for the Regis family at Fontenoy, St. George. The latest report indicates that gunshot victim Christopher Regis may need a surgical procedure on his arm. Regis was shot by police who were hot in pursuit after he was found with marijuana in his possession, based on a police report. Let's get the latest in this dispatch.
It's not life as normal for Chris Regis, the young man shot in the upper arm by a police officer on October 21st. According to reports, he is at risk of losing his arm. Allegedly for a joint of marijuana, one of Grenada's swimmer and coach may no longer have nor enjoy his career as a swimmer. Chris's sister, Rhonda Regis, told GBN her brother is in dire need of surgery. In light of this, they have, as a community, organized a fundraising barbecue venture in Fontenoy, St. George. GBN spoke with Rhonda on Friday.
I am the sister of Chris Regis, the deceased that got shot by the police. So we are just trying to do a little fundraising because unfortunately he had to get surgery done, which he had some fractured bones. So we're trying our best to see whatever turnout we could get towards the surgery. Well, so far we're looking to raise, let me say, like about $80,000. Yeah.
Regis tells of her brother's present condition.
For the short period of time, he had lost a lot of weight, a lot of pain, the swelling be now and then, you know, walking slow as. So I'm not, yeah.
Chris's father, Trevor Regis, supposedly reacting to news that his son may not function the same again, went on a rampage 3 weeks ago, stabbing 2 police officers. He was shot multiple times, later succumbing to his injuries. His daughter says they are trying to cope.
So far, after everything has happened, we're trying to cope. It's really hard. It's not like easy as it is, but we are really trying to cope. We're hoping to look forward to more people tomorrow, please the Lord, and next week onwards.
The community venture continues until they have accumulated enough funds for his surgery. Chrislina John, GBN News.
The National Insurance Scheme is advancing plans to increase the pensionable age. That matter has been on the cards for several years. Reports are that it was put on hold because there was no public appetite for the increased retirement age at that time. However, indications are that the subject has come up again, and what is now under consideration is a phased implementation of the proposed age change. At present, workers can retire at age 60 and collect the NIS pensions. Under the proposed plan, the retirement age will be set at 64, started in 2023 and extended until 2031. And it will go up to age 65 eventually. Officials at the NIS were unavailable for comment, but in recent times, senior officials of the scheme have highlighted concerns about the decline in cash reserves. Director Dorset Cromwell had cited the need to increase the pensionable age to ensure the scheme's continued viability. We will continue to look at that story and get details from national insurance officials once they become available for comment. We're going on to education now. St. George's University has announced that it will continue to provide online distance learning for all students for the entire January 2021 term. This as cases of the COVID-19 continue to spike across the world.
A news release issued from St. George's University on Friday says the leadership of SGU considered all aspects of a potential return to campus in January, but remains concerned about the worsening status of the COVID-19 pandemic around the world and the related increase in hospitalizations. Dr. Charles Modica is Chancellor of SGU.
Out of an abundance of caution for our students, faculty, staff, and the people of Grenada, and the capacity of the local healthcare system, SGU has decided to maintain distance education for the January term. While the goal is to eventually return to our True Blue campus as soon and as safely as possible, students in the School of Medicine and the School of Veterinary Medicine will continue their education exclusively via distance learning. Students in the School of Arts and Sciences will continue to have access to limited in-person classes on the True Blue campus. All SGU employees will continue to receive their full salaries and benefits during these challenging times.
Dr. Modica says a determination about if students can return to the True Blue campus will be made in late January or February. SGU continues to collaborate closely with the government of Grenada to determine the guidelines that will eventually enable students to safely return to campus.
SGU advises that any students, staff, or faculty who do wish to return to Grenada early and wish to go on campus will be required to undergo testing, quarantine, and adherence to government and school safety protocols before their departure from their country of origin and upon arrival in Grenada and while on campus. Furthermore, the university has implemented strict procedures to ensure Grenada's public health COVID-19 regulations are followed. SGU has enforced limited access to campus facilities to help lessen the risk of infection.
In collaboration with government, SGU says it will do its part in ensuring that the risk of importing the virus remains minimal. Blossom Alexis Welsh, GBN News.
From education and health to transportation, and there is good news for motorists who have been frustrated for the last 2 or so months. Marrast Hill will reopen to vehicular traffic from Sunday. The road was closed on September 14 to facilitate construction work. Motorists have been using Motley Hill as an alternative. And now we get details in this report from Rena Pear.
After over 6 weeks of waiting, Marrast Hill will be open to the motoring public from Sunday 15th November. The Ministry of Works and Infrastructure recommenced work in the area on the 14th of September 2020 on a portion of the road that collapsed in November last year, and as such, motorists was using Motley Hill as an alternative route. The scope of work entailed the construction of a large retaining wall at an estimated cost of $300,000 EC. Minister for Infrastructure Development Nolan Cox, who visited the site on Friday, said he is pleased with the work done.
What we've seen here is some work that has been long outstanding. We had an incident with the road giving away. So far, where we are right now, the work is pretty outstanding, excellent work. But I think the most important thing about this project is the cooperation that we have had from the persons within the area who has been significantly impacted in terms of the inconvenience, being inconvenienced by the traffic and so.
The project was contracted to Sunshine Construction Incorporated. Desmond John, Senior Project Manager of the project, said the concrete surface of the road is 8 inches thick, which will be more than enough to withstand the weight of large trucks and trailers.
This is a very good construction. In my mind, this will last beyond 30 years. It's very, very good construction. I must compliment the engineers from the Ministry of Infrastructure for such a proper design and the methodology that we use to place the concrete. The concrete was originally 3,500 PSI, but we upgraded to 4,250. So the procurement period could be shortened. Thus we can open the road on Sunday of this week. That's Sunday coming.
John said that workers are now doing the finishing touch on the road, which will include a full washdown on Saturday afternoon. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
And this is Network News. The U.S. Embassy is announcing that it's opening its Barbados offices again in case you want to apply for visas, but there's a catch. We'll tell you what it is later in the news.
Christmas is happening. Christmas is happening. Christmas is happening at Republic Bank. Low interest rate happening. Quick approval happening. Christmas time happening at Republic Bank.
And 2020 on a merry note at Republic Bank as we spread the holiday cheer with our Make It Happen loans. Republic Bank is here to lighten up your spirit with quick approvals and cash prizes valued at over $10,000.
Christmas is happening at Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the 10th edition of YT Virtual Bingo. Have you tried it yet? Then what are you waiting for? Join the fun online Sunday, November 15th from 6 p.m. and you can win $10,000 US. Yes, $10,000 US. Tickets are only $10 US. Get yours today at gotofed.com or from numerous box offices island-wide. Don't miss the 10th edition of YT Virtual Bingo. Sunday, November 15th. It's the new way to play bingo.
It's new, innovative and classy, and it cut above the rest. Your one-stop shop for bathtubs, kitchenette, customized doors and windows, and even a new paint job. We also sell quartz and solid surface countertops. At M&N Hardware, we offer best prices, excellent service, efficiency, and reliability. Visit us at Dusty Highway, Grandin, St. George, or call telephone number 440-6757. M&N Hardware, from foundation to roof. Let's build together.
It's that time again when you can nominate a person or business making significant contributions to the tourism industry in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique as part of the People's Tourism Choice Awards, Pure Safe Travels Edition. Nominations can be submitted via Grenada Tourism Authority at gmail.com, stating the name and address of the nominee, the category, and a supporting paragraph as to why they should be recognized. Categories include creativity and innovation, new tourism business, virtual leaders, new tours, training, resilience, transportation, service excellence, special awards, and memorabilia or merchandising. Nominations for these categories end on Wednesday, 18th November at midnight. The winners and awards ceremony will be announced at the end of Tourism Awareness Month. Visit www.puregrenada.com/blog for more information. The People's Tourism Choice Awards, Pure Safe Travels Edition.
When I need shelter, warmth, security, I know you'll be there. Something in these moments lets me know you care. Maybe the way you shield me, maybe it's your smiles and the way you tell me it's okay to try. Now I'm invincible. I can pack my sack, I can take the long road, 'cause it's okay to look back if I am scared. I know you're there. Arise, together there's no limit to what we can do. Arise, with no wings, fly. Arise, and we're so high, enjoy the view. Arise, look, no wings, fly.
This is Ariza, your financial freedom, your future.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Christmas is happening. Christmas is happening. Christmas is happening at Republic Bank. Low interest rate happening. Quick approval happening. Christmas time happening at Republic Bank.
And 2020 on a merry note at Republic Bank as we spread the holiday cheer with our Make It Happen loans. Republic Bank is here to lighten up your spirit with quick approvals and cash prizes valued at over $10,000.
Christmas is happening at Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
And welcome back to the Network News. Members of the National Buses Association are unhappy with the recent passage of the transport bill. They've been discussing their concerns with GBN's Kristalina John.
A criminal element has been added to the new bill passed in Parliament earlier this week, which will govern the now Transport Commission, the new for the National Transport Board. This means anyone found in breach of any traffic rule is not only exposed to ticketing, but also a criminal record. Roger Telesford, Public Relations Officer for the Grandans Bus Owners Association, says these changes are not sitting right with them.
Simple operator, regular private car driver, owner, you can be fined, and if you decide to contest and you lose in the court, that goes against your record as a criminal record for a simple traffic offense. A simple traffic offense, which prior has never had any element of criminality in it. We have great difficulties with that. We spoke to all the operators on the terminus, and each one has echoed the same thing, that they have great difficulties with the element of criminal notification.
Derek McKenzie, a PRO of the National Bus Association, echoes similar sentiments, adding that this could have serious repercussion for a person's future.
If you look at the act, which somebody getting a fixed penalty and deciding to challenge it in court, and if you would have lost, they have a criminal record. In my little research, there's nowhere in the world that I have the knowledge that traffic violation would result in something being criminal, that if one want to travel or somebody want to change industry and maybe want to get a different job which requires a certificate of character, that a traffic violation turned into a criminal thing could affect you. I think we have a system that's been working for years whereby you get a ticket for $100 or $150, and you can be charged, if you've been found guilty, the maximum $1,500 for $150 or $1,000 for that of a ticket for $100. So there are systems in place already to address that. So what it is there that you want to take off that fine, and we're trying to promote a nation of criminals.
The bill was passed, he says, and changes have been made, which they have no problem with, but they are yet to be included or have representation on the Transport Commission. Discussions were held about 3 months ago, Mackenzie says. However, this was the outcome.
Well, we would have learned via the media that the bill would have gone to Parliament. We held a meeting last week with the new Transport Minister and his team, and we would have echoed the same sentiment. We would have stated that we did ask for a copy of the bill before it would have went to. The excuse was that, or the reason was that they did not get clearance from legal affairs, so they couldn't forward it to us. Against change, we're not against the bill per se, but we want to be part of it. Yes, we've been engaged, but part of what we've been asking for, given that in the past we had represented on the transport board, and now changes are about to is happening, and we need to be part of the change. We want our voice to be heard.
Christelina John, GBN News.
Several of Grenada's regional counterparts have used the COVID-19 lockdown period to invest heavily in agriculture in the absence of tourism. However, local farmers are disappointed with the government's response. Gerard Joseph has that story.
Investing greater into a particular sector for expected increased returns is the basic economics of any business, enterprise or government. The lackluster support to agriculture has been the continued debate among farmers, as well as leading conversations by a majority of Grenadians on various social media platforms. President of the Grenada Association of Poultry Producers, Jason Phillip, is the latest public figure to speak out on this all-important issue.
We definitely need to see a major increase in financial support to the entire agricultural sector. And we cannot just say that it is only for the poultry industry, it has to be for the entire agriculture sector, because the poultry sector interacts very directly with the crop farmers and other persons within the agricultural sector. We all rely on each other. So when resources come into the agricultural sector, it basically affects positively everyone. Currently, the resources over the years has not been adequate for government to really enable conditions that can see our sectors grow in a very vibrant and strong way.
The poultry president says holistic and widespread investment, which compares to the budgetary allocation given to sectors such as tourism, must be the focus.
We may have minor spikes every now and then with little investments happening, but to have sustainable growth, we need to have significant investment into agriculture, and thereby we will start seeing that our farmers and other investors into agriculture would become more resilient. So at this point, we are pleading for more resources to come into the agriculture, and it must not stay at the top level. It has to trickle down to the farmers on the ground who actually need liquid cash to make things happen. So training, cash resources, equipment, access to markets and other economic spaces, we definitely need that in terms of to see our sector grow. And we are pleading not just only for poultry, but this has to be a holistic thing for the entire agricultural sector.
I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Very profound. And we're moving on now to health. The Minister for Health, Nicholas Steele, has made it clear that the health wardens are delegates of the Chief Medical Officer. As such, he says they have the authority to inspect and give recommendations to all quarantine-approved accommodations. According to Minister Steele, 117 health wardens have been deployed in the various districts as they play a critical role in combating COVID-19 by ensuring that all health and safety protocols are adhered to in the tourism industry.
But the wardens visit each site, because we've separated the 100 plus 117 plus have been designated based on the density of sites, accommodation sites in each parish or each district, to ensure that there are enough to, if necessary, and in most cases it does happen at least every other day. The site is visited, that is the hotel sites or accommodation sites. The reason that it is every other day in some instances is because of the volume of home quarantine as well, for them to be visiting home quarantine sites as well.
And the acting Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Sean Charles, highlighted some of the duties of the health wardens.
They also assist with the inspection of homes for those persons who apply for home quarantine. Also, contact tracing is one of their functions. And of course, they assist in verifying breaches. For example, home quarantine, we will get a report that someone is seen on the outside of their homes it could be day or night, and we would reach out to the team in that particular district and ask them to go out and verify whether that is the case or not.
That's Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sean Charles. And now it's time to take a look at what the lens zoomed in on. in GBN ISO.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISO is brought to you by Clear Vision.
You know us, but we knew. You feel at home with every visit. An experienced team offering personalized courtier service and trendy brand name lifestyle products. We're changing the vision care landscape one customer at a time. Clear Vision Eye Center. People and technology coming together to help you see the world with a clearer vision.
This week, Mother Nature decided to flex its muscles. In Jamaica, it moved the mountain. In St. Kitts, it shifted a mansion. And there was a flood out in Antigua. Do you know there's a saying? Never underestimate the force of nature. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 and on our other social media platforms.
What a time it has been for brothers and sisters in the Caribbean region and even in the Central American regions, as Tropical Storm Eta has been wreaking havoc indeed. This is Network News. Still to come from us, good news for the people of St. Mark's. We'll tell you what's happening in that constituency when we come back. So stay with us.
The Franklins are returning from their dream vacation, but they soon discover that their world has changed.
They want to test Papa for COVID-19. Why they don't test all them damn people that are flying on the plane with the woman they call in Patient Zero?
Heritage Theatre presents Patient Zero, a full-length play written by Chris DeRiggs, directed by Neela Etienne. Patient Zero, a story about a family and a nation under the grips of COVID-19.
Madness! Pure madness!
He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands.
I mean, your father has just been carried away on a stretcher, and all you can say is you're locked up and you're frustrated?
What do you want me to say? I'm locked up and frustrated.
Patient Zero at the Grenada Trade Center.
They ain't even allowing 2 Dashing to come from St. Vincent. All they're talking about is curfew, curfew, curfew.
Social distancing and other safety protocols will be in place.
Sunday, 15th November. The annual Grenadian General Insurance Half Marathon is on. Race starts at 2 p.m. at Corinth through Redgate Wester Hall, Grandad's Valley, Belmont, Kirani Gyms Boulevard, and onto the Kirani Gyms Athletic Stadium. Transportation will be provided. One bus leaves River Sally at 12 noon and passes through Grenville. Another leaves Sates and passes through the western side. 2 buses leave the NIS car park at 1 p.m. passing through St. Paul's and Grandad's. Monetary prizes for the top 10 male and female finishers in the half marathon, and cash prizes for the top 5 finishers in the 10K. The oldest finisher and the school or club with the most finishers. The annual Grenadian General Insurance Half Marathon. Sunday, 15th November.
They say sometimes less is more, but at Real Value IGA Supermarket, we believe more is more. And since we are all about more, we want to buy more from farmers like you so we can sell more to our customers. If you have a farmer's ID and fresh produce to sell, Real Value IGA wants to buy.
For more information, contact Real Value IGA on WhatsApp at 405-4405 or give them a call at 439-2121.
How going on, boy? Hey, good old things. Hey, easy. Yeah. Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day. Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service. Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Rubis is giving you more ways to win because you deserve it. Spend $50 or more in Ultratech fuel or purchase a Rubigas refill at any Rubis service station and get an entry card. Win one of 5 amazing grand prizes worth $2,500, including Ultratech fuel, cash, groceries, bill payment vouchers, and home furnishings. Each grand prize winner gets to donate $500 to charity too. Plus, win exciting weekly prizes, including electronics. Make sure you're in with a chance to win. Win with Rubis. You deserve it.
Introducing the new Digicel Prime Bundle. It's simply more bundled together. 54 gigs for 7 days for only $25. More data, more fun. Activate today on the My Digicel app.
Despite the situation we now face, one thing is for certain. We will get through this together. As much as we are a part of your community, you are a part of who we are. Let's take care of each other during this time, as we always do. And soon, we know that with the dawn of that new day, all of this will be over, and our land will once again be healed. In the meantime, stay safe. Know that we're here for you. Courts, bringing value home.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Everyone connected plus Flow equals a new way of living. And now when you add a mobile line to your Flow in-home service, you have 2 great ways to stay connected and save. Get 20% off your 7 or 30-day prepaid plan, or save 30% on a postpaid plan. That's how we save and stay connected. Call us or visit discoverflow.co today. Terms and conditions apply.
And welcome back. We have good news for the residents of St. Mark. Green spaces are so crucial and important. The word is that they will soon see the construction of a new recreational center in the parish. Parliamentary Representative Dr. Clarice Modeste Kerwin, with the help of government, started the groundwork already. We get some details in this dispatch.
MP for the parish of St. Mark, Dr. Clarice Modeste Kerwin, is keeping her promise to residents in her constituency by starting the foundation process in building a playing field that is of international standard to foster athletes in the parish. Presently, the playground that is used by the athletes does not have the adequate space and resources for training and is owned by the Presbyterian Samaritan School. Minister Kerwin says that after many years, with the help of government and other stakeholders, they were able to obtain a piece of land in Union St. Mark for the new playing field.
We're in the process of acquiring one more piece of land to make that dream happen. Working along with the Ministry of Sports, it has been a slow process. We have been funded by different sources, wherever special projects could do. Also, Lotto has been very instrumental in assisting us in the costing. And the contractor himself, who owns the heavy-duty machine, has given a lot of work free of cost to make that happen.
The MP says that while the process is slow, they have started to level off the grounds where the playing field will be constructed and demarcate the boundaries. She spoke of other plans to establish a resource center nearby.
And right bordering that, we have a building that is a resource center for that area. It is going to have multiple functions. Resource center, meaning you can have training. You can, well, whatever type of training, meetings and so on for different people. Youths, I'm sure, can use it to access certain devices like computers, internet service, especially children who do not have the access to that at home. We hope that it will be a hub for a number of really good things to happen.
The minister is hoping to complete the groundwork of the project by the end of 2020. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
And there's good news for people who want to secure visa applications to travel to the U.S. That's visas to travel to the U.S. even in the midst of the COVID pandemic. The U.S. Embassy in Bridgetown, Barbados will resume processing routine the B1, B2 non-immigrant tourist and business visas effective Monday, November 16. That's in the new week ahead. The first interview appointment date, however, will be available on December 1. Despite opening its doors again, there's a catch. Only citizens and permanent residents within the Eastern Caribbean Consular District will be interviewed. Applicants residing outside of Barbados but within the OECS who wish to schedule an in-person interview must strictly adhere to all immigration and health protocols instituted by the Barbados government. The machine-readable visa fee, if already paid, remains valid until December 31 next year. That's December 31, 2021, to allow all applicants to schedule and attend a visa appointment. And that's it for this segment of news. When we come back, we would see what's happening in the wide and wonderful world of sports. And if you're a football fan, there is a knocker that makes the play of the day. You don't want to miss that one. Stay with us.
Communal, we are adapting to meet the changing needs of our shareholders and members. Times are changing, and with the changing times comes a whole new way to do business. Our parents may have done their banking a different way. Communal's state-of-the-art online banking and international debit card allows members to do business with great ease. It's like literally having a branch in your very own hands. Need a loan? Apply online from the comfort of your own home anywhere in the world, and your request will be dealt with remotely. Want to transfer between your accounts or another shareholder? No wait time for transactions to update. Voila! Who needs receipts when you can receive them via e-statements on your mobile device and save the environment? Not a communal member? You can join our family today by applying online. At Communal, we see you working hard to ensure that you save, invest, and grow. Communal. Join us today. This will be the best financial decision you have ever made.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do three things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Ovio.com. Sale. All the outlets, hotspot outlets. You're going to go to the Carnage, the Grenville, or the Sutter's hotspot, and you get sales and deals on all items. You can get these on potato. You can get these on saltfish, onion, garlic, mackerel, toilet paper, and we even have the currants and the raisin at $10 per pound. Lowest price island-wide. So people just come down or go up or go across, but just make sure and go to hotspots.
In our ISO segment, we did see what happened in several of the other Caribbean islands weather-wise, and we had devastation in St. Kitts, Jamaica, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. To see what's happening on the weather front, Sigoni Mohammed brings us a tropical weather update.
take a look at what's going on elsewhere before we jump into our forecast, because earlier today, Tropical Storm Iota formed in the Caribbean Sea, and we've been monitoring this area of pressure over the last couple of days since it was a tropical wave that moved over us. It became Tropical Depression 31, and now it's a full-blown tropical storm. Last evening, we told you that Jamaica issued a severe weather alert for its island, for its citizens, and now, unfortunately, after 2 weeks of being battered by storm surge and rainfall and flooding, mudslide activity, Honduras and Nicaragua yet again will be bracing for tropical storm and hurricane force winds to impact the area. Massive waves coming in, blustering thunderstorms, and of course that life-threatening flash flooding that is associated with these systems. Iota is actually forecast to become a major hurricane, following in the tracks of Ada, which passed over the area just 2 weeks prior. So definitely a lot to look out for where this system is concerned. In the central portion of the Caribbean Sea, closer to home, well, we've got a tropical wave in the area, and that is set to bring us some wet weather as it moves in that westerly direction into this weekend, pushing over into early next week. So with that in mind, let's take a look at this forecast just a little bit closer, because we do have a bit of cloudiness at play right now across Trinidad and Tobago. Some spotty showers creeping in from the south and the western quadrants. Tobago getting clipped by a spotty shower as well, even into Grenada. And as the weekend progresses, well, the question really begs, what can we actually do with wet weather in our forecast? So you'll get that cloudiness even from this evening with some quick passing showers, and you'll notice our temperatures in the evening hours dipping and quite constant at 24 degrees Celsius for Trinidad. The daytime temperatures, however, kind of wavering between 30 and 32 degrees Celsius during the daytime period. That temperature does drop by Monday. And look at this, we do have partly cloudy mixing in with cloudy skies, a little bit of sunshine to warm things up. But notice we are expecting showers and thunder showers, a bit of rain in our forecast, and this mostly kicks in overnight across the islands. And this is not just for Trinidad, it's for Tobago as well. Temperatures here also at a constant low of 24 degrees Celsius, but during the daytime period, wavering between 30 and 31 degrees during the period here from Saturday right through Monday. And guys, you'll notice again, the cloudiness is still very much there. You get those isolated overnight thunderstorms, and you get that partly cloudy spell mixing with some sunshine as the days progress. Sunday into Monday, with the passage of that tropical wave, could be a little bit on the dicey side where your weather is concerned. So you want to have the umbrellas on hand. Look out for the street or flash flooding, as well as the possibility of gusty winds in and around those heavy downpours. So with that said, it is expected to still be quite a pleasant Diwali holiday to tomorrow. So whatever you do, no matter what you do, make sure that you enjoy it. And remember, all of us here at Team 6, we want to wish you a happy and holy Diwali, and just enjoy it no matter what. All right? So with that said, that's a wrap on your forecast for now.
And in case you're wondering what you can get into this weekend, weather-wise, we can tell you that you can expect partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy weather. There'll be a few brief and widely scattered showers. There's the possible isolated chance of thunder. The winds are blowing from the east-southeast at 18 miles per hour, 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas, they're moderate. The waves, 4 to 6 feet in open waters. The tides are low this evening at 8 o'clock, and tomorrow morning at 1:50. They'll be high. And we would look ahead to Saturday. Partly cloudy to cloudy skies. Brief, widely scattered showers are possible, and there is a possible chance of an isolated thunder here and there. That's something to look forward to on Saturday. Moving on to Sunday, what we can expect is generally fair weather, breezy conditions, becoming partly cloudy at times with a few brief showers, which will indeed be good for the farmers. And looking ahead to Monday, partly cloudy to cloudy skies, breezy conditions, widely scattered to scattered showers, and again, there is a possible chance of isolated thunder. That's the weather forecast.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. I can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with tropical.
Local agents, George F. Huggins and Company, Grenada Limited. Telephone number 440-8787 or visit our website at www.tropical.com. Email us at grenadasales@tropical.com. Tropical Shipping, committed to island life.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the 10th edition of YT Virtual Bingo. Have you tried it yet? Then what are you waiting for? Join the fun online Sunday, November 15th from 6 p.m. and you can win $10,000 US. Yes, $10,000 US. Tickets are only $10 US. Get yours today at gotofed.com or from numerous box offices island-wide. Don't miss the 10th edition of YT Virtual Bingo. Sunday, November 15th. It's the new way to play bingo.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 for 18-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Hills and Valley Med Care Center, located on Grenville Street, St. George's, has a highly professional team that gives excellent service in massage therapy, physiotherapy, speech therapy, medical consultation, and more. Hills and Valley Med Care Center sells a wide range of medical supplies, offers home visits for patients in Grenada and Carriacou, and opens Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. through to 7 p.m. Visit or call Hills and Valley Med Care Center today, 435-6904.
Well, good evening, sporting fans. It's your turn at the news crease. We're starting off with table tennis this evening as the local association's Excel Plaza National Championships serves off this Saturday with the men's team event. Over the next 2 weeks, the competing teams will feature in a round-robin competition. The top teams will meet in a knockout semi-final and championship contest. The defending champs, Warriors, are led by the national singles champion Junior St. John, and they're expected to face a strong challenge from Jason Stanislaus. There is Jason Stanislaus in red on the screen a short while ago. Jason Stanislaus, Jula, and the Excel Plaza Rackets are in on the action as well. Chris Campbell is included in the racket squad. The matches will be played on Saturdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. The tournament for the individual players will begin on December 5th. The finals will be played on December 9. I'm certain that Gerard Joseph will be there and he'll be bringing us the action as it happens. Let's move on over to cricket. All positions will be up for contention as the Grenada Cricket Association hosts its biennial general meeting, and which will include elections that will be held later this month. It will be held at the National Cricket Stadium. Delegates of the affiliated parish councils are expected to attend the November 28 meeting. We'll be keeping our eyes on that as well. And let's see what is happening in football. It's been a busy time and more action is being added to the lineup. And this weekend, the National Under-19 tournament kicks off, and that's to be exact on Saturday. The Wagiti Super Knockout Football Tournament is already in full swing and into the round of 16. That toss-up is now joined with the Under-19 football matches all being played from 4 o'clock. And let's see Saturday's slate. Happy Hill will play Bellevue Rangers. Hurricanes will come up against Paradise. RGPF will face Fontenoy United, and St. David's will be up against Queen's Park Rangers. From 6 o'clock, the Wagiti Super Knuckle takes center stage as Hard Rock faces off against FC Camehon, followed by GBSS and Hurricanes. Then on Sunday, the action continues. North Stars, Fontenoy United, and St. David's Happy Hill will be in that duel. And we expect some interesting games this weekend. We encourage you where possible to go on out and give your support. Remember that physical distancing, social distancing is in effect. Just go by the rules. If they reach the limit because you get it too late, then it will be on you. Let's turn over to James Saunders now to see what's happening on the regional and international levels.
Well, their naughtiness isn't being overlooked as the West Indies breach of protocol isn't going down well in New Zealand, even as the team completed their 14-day quarantine today. Well, a poll on New Zealand's AM show asked, should the West Indies cricket team be sent home? A reported 70% of 2,000 votes said yes. Well, speaking to the program, Coach Phil Simmons said that measures may be a bit extreme while offering his apologies for the breach, stating, quote, I have to apologize to the New Zealand public and the government who have allowed us to come here. It's embarrassing from our point of view. Adding, we were just getting to the levels that we would normally start at, but coming from no cricket, we had to start slower. End quote. The coach also stated that when they move to Queenstown, he hopes to ramp up training because later in the week, they have a training game. Meanwhile, the IPL players from both West Indies and New Zealand, well, they arrived in Auckland today, and they will begin their 14-day period of managed isolation. The first of 3 T20s is in Auckland on November 27th before the 2-test series, well, that starts on December 3rd. Oh, there was a bit of musical chairs happening in the Windies camp with 2 brand new vice captains being named, and Chief Selector Roger Harper wants Craig Brathwaite to focus on his batting instead of holding any position. Harper explained this as the reason Roston Chase has replaced the Barbadian as the Windies vice captain for the test series against New Zealand. Harper defended Chase, saying he has the credentials to be a good deputy.
The West Indies play New Zealand in 2 test matches after the T20 series is over. Instead of Craig Brathwaite, Roston Chase has been made vice-captain of the test team. According to Chief Selector Roger Harper, Brathwaite needs to focus on his batting.
We thought it important at this time to allow Craig Brathwaite, who's been the vice-captain for the test team for a while, to just pay a little more attention, focus a little more on his batting. He has been not been in the best of form for a little while. I think he began to get himself together on the England tour. We wanted to build on this. We thought that relieving of that responsibility would allow him to focus some more on his batting.
Harper says Chase, who has 35 test matches under his belt, has what it takes to be the deputy leader of the West Indies test team.
Roston is a player with a fair amount of experience. He's a player who thinks deeply about his cricket and is very serious about it. And we think he's tactically aware and he's willing to share his ideas and experiences with both his teammates and discuss things with his coaches.
Touching on batsman Shimron Hetmyer, Harper says the left-handed player from Guyana has a lot to offer to the team. Hetmyer has been selected for both formats.
Shimron, I think, is a very talented player, one with a tremendous amount of ability, and I think he will offer the team a batting option in the middle. Another batting option in the middle that can add some more depth and quality to it, and we certainly look forward to him doing just that.
The tour starts November 27th and ends December 15th.
All right, give me that funky beat. Jeffrey, Scorpion Kick, Tic-Tac-Toe, hole-in-one. What is happening this week? Check out tonight's Play of the Day.
Yep, you've seen it. A bicycle kick off the corner, rebounds off the crossbar, and a scissors kick into the back of the net. His name is Nikolaj Gertsen, a goal-scoring central defender who plays for Lyngby in his native Denmark. Another Puskas Goal of the Year contender. What is happening this week? Nikolaj Gertsen, for your acrobatic goal, you earn tonight's TV6 Play of the Day.
And our probe around the globe begins right now. Security election officials from the U.S. government have released a statement declaring this year's presidential elections was the most secure in American history. They say there's no evidence voting systems were compromised as President Donald Trump continues to make unsubstantiated claims of widespread voter fraud. Al Jazeera's Alan Fisher reports.
It's unusual for Donald Trump to keep such a low profile. He's made one appearance but hasn't spoken in public for a week. His Twitter feed continues to push claims of a stolen election. On Thursday, he tweeted a report alleging 2.7 million Trump votes were deleted from voting systems across the country. The company who made the machines says that didn't happen. And now a government election watchdog insists the election was the most secure in American history. The Elections Infrastructure Government Coordinating Council and the Election Infrastructure Sector Coordinating Committees, part of the Department of Homeland Security, issued a joint statement and emphasised in bold type there is no evidence that any voting system deleted or lost votes, changed votes, or was in any way compromised.
One of the major contributors for making this the most secure election in U.S. history is the fact there were large numbers with vote by mail and actual having physical paper ballots.
One of Donald Trump's closest aides has reportedly been seeking out officials in various government departments he considers insufficiently loyal to Donald Trump, with the intention of firing them. One of the people behind this report has told friends he expects to be culled in the coming days.
And at least 42 people are now confirmed to have died and another 20 are missing after Typhoon Vanko swept across the northern Philippines. Landslides and flooding have destroyed homes and left dozens of towns without power. Residents have a long road to discovery. Al Jazeera's Jamila Anigon reports from Rizal, the Philippines.
In the town of Rodriguez in Rizal, we met Eric and Lisa Magbanwa. They were able to evacuate their home before it was submerged by floodwaters.
We had to return no matter how hard it is to get here because we needed to get the rice and eggs we had in the storage. At least we have something to eat this week.
But everything else has been destroyed. They know it will take them years to rebuild, so they say they hold on to what gives them hope. Next door, Evangeline Maluloy-On is in despair. All her belongings have been damaged too, and she still has her mortgage to pay.
A cycle of loss and despair characterizing 2020. Some people can't wait for it to end. That's our probe around the globe this evening. When we come back, a recap of tonight's leads. Recapping the main points tonight. Gunshot victim now needs surgical procedure. Fundraising events are underway on his behalf. If you're 50 years or if you're 5 years or more to reaching age 60, your retirement plans could be in jeopardy as the NIS advances plans to jack up the retirement age. No return date in sight for SGU. It says January semester will again be online. Hip hip hooray for motorists using the major central road artery through Maras Hill. It's back in use from this weekend, Sunday to be exact. So don't go try to use it tomorrow. In sports, the National Table Tennis Championships will open on Saturday. And in around the globe, the U.S. election security officials say this year's polls were the most secure in the country's history. That's a wrap. on today's newscast. I'm Odette Campbell. Thanks for choosing GBN. We'll be with you again next week. Just in case you miss any part of the newscast, you can catch up on the GBN social media platforms or YouTube channel, as well as our Facebook page. On behalf of the entire news team, be happy to serve you. So long for now.